This video covers topics that may be disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. This video is really hard for me to make right now. It's not the kind of video I normally enjoy doing. In the past, I've tried to focus all of my feedback and commentary towards the game itself and its gameplay because I love and care very deeply about Sea of Thieves. What we're about to talk about, though, has nothing to do with that, and I think that's why it's so difficult for me. We're going to be discussing some pretty sensitive topics today regarding the recent controversy surrounding Rare and a Sea of Thieves user referred to as Bruno. I'm not going to get into any specific details about what happened, but I'll link some phenomenal breakdowns by creators I trust in the description if you want the full story. I would highly recommend listening to this video by Lady Hysteria, as they have professional experience on such matters. But in short, the Sea of Thieves community has been exploding recently. An active community member named Bruno was just recently promoted by Rare and given the title of Bosun. This is a title Rare gives active community members to represent the community and the game as role models or public faces. Many of the other Bosuns voted against this, as he had shown several red flags acting very strangely online towards minors. But because Bruno knew somebody in power making these decisions, he made the role anyways. Now new information has been released, leaked Discord messages many online are referring to as the Bruno files, where it was revealed Bruno had allegedly been soliciting NSFW pictures with a 15-year-old. Now, Sea of Thieves partners are stepping down in waves, including some very trusted creators like HippoTC. Rare did respond, banning Bruno and stripping him of his title, but then seemingly tried to silence the issue, putting a mute on the Discord and only putting out a somewhat lackluster PR statement. It appears this is now out of Rare's hands, as the investigation has probably been moved up to Microsoft, but the damage seems already done. An alleged groomer was promoted to a position of trust just because he had friends in good places. I'm still trying to do my full research on exactly what happened and how. So many people have said so many things, it's getting difficult to find all the facts, but I can't really ignore the situation any longer. I knew I was going to take a break for a few weeks from YouTube to focus on my college finals, but that break ended up extending when I had to stop production on my Why the Doubloon Disaster Sucked video to figure out exactly what was going on with this controversy. I'm not super active in the Sea of Thieves Discord, so I had to go to the unrestricted subreddit to hear what people were saying. I want to start off with saying that there are so many devs at Rare that are great people who genuinely care about this game as their craft. But one member of the team playing favorites, who I will not name, caused an absolute disaster for this community, and to be honest, that bothers me a lot. This coming at a time when people already don't trust the devs to listen to them and make quality updates to the game is detrimental to the game's health, and more importantly, it's detrimental to the community surrounding the game, which just breaks my heart. I want to say that if you ever find yourself being taken advantage of, please speak to a trusted adult. These kinds of situations are real and dangerous, and you have done nothing wrong. The police will take any and all reports of this nature seriously and are there to protect you, so please, please speak up. I've had to do a lot of reflecting on what this news means for me and for my channel. On one hand, as a rising creator, Sea of Thieves has been the game that has really grown my channel and my audience, so to leave could take a very large hit to my channel. But I've always been firm in my belief that I will never promote any games or products that I do not truly believe in or support. You guys watching me every time I put out a video is an absolute honor, and the last thing I ever want to do is lie to you. Even if I get things wrong, I'm always trying to be honest, and while I love Sea of Thieves as a game, It is morally wrong for me to represent this kind of behavior. The content managers were warned about these red flags. They tried to hide them by hiding messages, and the worst happened. They pushed forward anyways, and we got a horrible person in a position of trust. As a man of faith and a content creator, I can't stand for that. I cannot see myself representing this kind of behavior or pushing it towards my audience who has put their trust in me to listen to what I say. This is what's best for me, for my family, and for my channel. To everyone else who represents this game online, I seriously encourage you to look at yourselves and ask if this is really what you want to represent. I will not be shaming anyone who chooses to continue down this path, but this is the right decision for me, and I encourage everyone to decide if it's correct for you as well. So until I see any action taken, I'm going to be stepping back from Sea of Thieves. This doesn't mean I'm leaving forever, but I cannot keep representing this until I see Rare and Microsoft take serious action to ensure this never happens again, regain my trust, and fix their mistakes. I've never wanted to make a video like this, but sometimes staying silent says more than speaking up. A community cannot claim to protect its players while ignoring warnings until it becomes a public disaster. If you are part of this community, especially if you're younger, please remember that no content creator, moderator, partner, or public figure is above accountability, ever. Whether you're a developer, a moderator, a creator, or just someone with a platform online, you have a responsibility to protect people who trust you, especially children. That responsibility cannot be ignored just because someone is popular, connected, or useful to a brand. I hope this situation forces real change, real accountability. But until then, I cannot, in good faith, continue pretending everything is normal. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, listened to me, and trusted me enough to hear me out on this. We'll continue talking on the channel about other games, and it would mean the world if you guys could join us there, even if there isn't any Sea of Thieves for a while, so please consider subscribing if you're willing to support me on this new journey. I genuinely hope the next time I talk about Sea of Thieves, if there's a next time I talk about Sea of Thieves, it's because things have finally gotten better. Please, each and every one of you, take care of yourselves. I love and care about each of you who watched this video and each of you who are part of these communities. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day.